Welcome, Hoosier fans, to this Monday edition of Banner Morning, your daily rundown of IU basketball news and notes. I'm Jared Morris, host of the Assembly Call, and we're now 17 days away from the resumption of Big Ten play. In player news, Juwan Morgan surpassed 1,000 career points on Saturday. He scored 35, setting a new career high. From an efficiency standpoint, Morgan is close to being off the charts right now. He's 21st in the country in two-point field goal percentage, 73%, and 74th in the country in three-point field goal percentage, 48.1%. Those two numbers combined to make him an eye-popping 10th in the country in effective field goal percentage at 72.8%. A remarkable rate given that he takes such a high percentage of Indiana shots when he's on the floor. Rob Doster of NBC Sports cited Morgan as his National Player of the Day for Saturday. And as Zach Osterman wrote, Morgan is in the process of positioning himself among the best players to ever play at Indiana. Which reminds me of what Don Fisher said during a radio interview way back before Juwan's sophomore season, when he was still mostly known for having a shoulder that wouldn't stay in place. Fisher said to keep an eye on Morgan because he could end up being one of the, quote, special players to ever play at Indiana. It seemed curious at the time. The lesson, as always, trust fish. And in close game analysis, Indiana has won 4 straight games by 3 points or less. Obviously, that's a rarity. The question is, are the Hoosiers this good or just getting lucky? And the answer is that it's probably a little bit of both. But the man on the sideline sure seems to give the Hoosiers an advantage. Indiana was unlucky to lose the Arkansas game in the final seconds, but fortune smiled on the Hoosiers in the waning seconds of the Northwestern and Butler games. Flip the result of Ryan Taylor and Rob Finnessy's buzzer beaters, and perhaps Indiana is 2-2 over its last 4 rather than 4-0. But when you look at the records of coaches in games decided by 5 points or less, there's a reason why so many renowned coaches are near the top of the list. Winning close games becomes a habit for well-coached teams. Archie Miller is now 53-29 in games decided by 5 points or less, all overtime games included. That's already among the top 20 of all coaches since 2002. If you remove his first 2 seasons as a head coach when he went 8-11 in close games, Archie is 45-18 in close games over the last 6 seasons, a 71% winning percentage that would place him in the top 10 of all coaches, alongside names like Brad Stevens, Mark Few, and Bill Self. Not bad. For the links mentioned in this edition of Banner Morning, visit assemblycall.com. And remember to use the URL iutickets.shop to visit SeatGeek for the best prices on IU basketball tickets. That's iutickets.shop, promo code ASSEMBLY for $10 off your first purchase. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new edition of Banner Morning. Until then, keep your elbows in and your eyes on the rim, and go Hoosiers.